Here's a sample of mattress stitch. It's a way of joining two open sides so you have a nice seam. Here it is. I've left it loose so you can see the action going on. And here it's tightened into an invisible seam. See that? If I pull it, if I stretch it, you can see that it's denser there. There's the seam. If I pull these strands, it just closes right up. I've got a nice slippery yarn, so I can just do this after the fact. But that's it. Nice invisible seam. I'll show you how to do it. So what we're going to do is simply, I'll show you in the middle. It'll be a little easier. We're just going to be grabbing these strands between the V's, between the stitches. See how there's individual strands between each V? We're going to be grabbing each one of those. And make sure you go between the V's on both sides. Or if you do go in the middle of the V, which is fine, just make sure you do it on both sides so that you don't end up in the middle of a V on one side and then between the V on the other side. That will give you half of a V between a half of a stitch. Like I did it down here to show you. See, here we've got our V, and then there's half a V between the V's. It doesn't look like a normal, it doesn't look like knitting anymore. It looks like something else going on. So up here I've done it correctly. So you can do it very close to the edge, right along the edge if you want. Just make sure that you're grabbing both strands. If you pull this out, you'll see there's two strands going into the stitch. So we're going to do each strand separately. That's important so that we work the right number of stitches. On this side, I think I'm half a stitch in, so it's a little more obvious to see. The strands are more easily separated. I'm just grabbing one from that side and the other one from this side. Just aiming my needle in the same direction each time, going upward in this case. And that's it. And again, I'm next to a V here, and I'm next to a V here. I'm not working in the middle in this case. Then tighten it up, and that's it. Mattress stitch.